Hello, it's Raglan Jr., a next generation landscaping. This morning we over here at Highland Park Elementary School, and today we're going to concentrate on their parking lot area. Not really too worried about anything else. The grass is fairly good in this and that, how it may be, but this is like a big job, and so I had to take the time and hit the most important area. All of it's important, but you know what I mean, where the students walk, where the staff come in and out and stuff like that, it could be very detrimental to them, and don't want nobody tripping up, don't want nobody, you know, hurting themselves. So they have a lot of grass growing in their parking lot area, the sidewalk area, and things of that nature. As I'm gonna show you in a second, Jermaine over there, he done already got started. So we're just gonna go ahead, concentrate on that area and doing some weeding out the cracks and doing some deep trenching, edging, I'm sorry. Do some deep edging along the curb lines and stuff like that, just to get everything looking presentable for them. Okay, so when they come in the parking lot, you know, everything is good to go, and it'll be, you know, nice and good for them. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what we're going to do, and we'll go ahead and get to work. All right, here we go. So basically, like all it along the edges, we'll go ahead and edge along the edges, like all this tall grass that's all in the cracks and stuff, as you see over here. All along the fence line, we'll weed whack all the stuff along the fence line, doing the edge that goes into the building, because you can see you got tall grass and stuff like that, because somebody can instantly trip over this and literally like turn their ankle or something like that, and it could be very, very detrimental to them. So we'll go ahead and hit this part, we'll hit that part up there, edge that up, and hit all along here, and here comes the doozy part. See all of that stuff? Now over here we'll hit all of this stuff off of here, all along the parking lot area. Okay, so here, and then going along here, along the fence line. See all the tall grass along the fence, and right here, all of this stuff. And then, as you see Jermaine over there, he already just started. But all this stuff that's in the parking lot area and around the fence here and going all the way around, we'll go ahead and take care of all of that. And then like over here too as well, because this is it's just a lot, and you don't want nobody, you know, hurting themselves or anything like that, just to keep the static down. Okay, so even if, you know, parents are coming to drop their kids off and stuff like that, you know, they could trip, they could fall, and let's just be honest, you know, we want to get the best out of these kids. And you know, my motto always been, you know, if you look good, you feel good, you feel good, you do good. And how are you supposed to feel good and do good if you don't look good? You understand what I'm saying? So how are the youth gonna feel good if the school don't look good? You know what I mean? So we got to do something about it. So like right here, going all along here and all the way around here, it's a lot, and I know it's a lot. And like down here along the fence line here, and then maybe putting a little edge going down here to get it up off the walkway, and going down there and along the fence line. Okay, so, and then let me show you the edging that's on the sidewalk part that we're going to try to get to too as well. So here you can see all the grass that's just coming up along the edges here, So we got our work cut out for us today, and we just want to, you know, have the kids to come off to a good start. That's all, you know. But if we have time, we'll go up there and take care of their playground area if we have time. But this is a lot in itself right here. So you know, just trying to bring a little awareness that, you know, they got to do a little better. Our youth, you know, deserve better than this. So, you know, all of this is coming out of my pocket, you know, and I just want to be able to do my part. That's all, you know what I mean? All right, so without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the video, and I'm gonna show you a little footage of Jermaine getting it in. All right, see you in a second. Hello, this is Raglan Jr., a Next Generation Landscaping. I just wanted to reiterate what I was saying in the preview. Me and my company, we're going to dedicate at least one day a week to try to get some of the schools together in the DMV area, which is, you know, my area. And if, for you all who don't know, it's the Washington, D.C., Maryland, Virginia area. As you see, you know, in the preview, and as you see right here, this is like totally unacceptable for me. Kids shouldn't have to, you know, come to school looking like this. This can be very detrimental. They can, you know, literally, you know, hurt themselves getting into the building. They can hurt themselves walking, as you see how tall these weeds are. And I understand they're public schools and stuff like that, but come on now, it's no reason for them to be able to be put on the back burner like this. You know, like I said in the preview, I live by the motto, you know, if you look good, you feel good. You feel good, you do good. You know, how are you supposed to look and feel good, you know, and do good if the school doesn't? You know what I mean? So there's no way, you know, you can do good and feel good to your best ability, and as soon as you pull up to your school, you're just seeing it all in shambles. You know, that's not fair. You know, that's not fair to the kids. It's not fair to the teachers. Hey, you know, it's not fair to, you know, the parents as well. You know, so, you know, we just gotta, you know, come together since, you know, they want to, you know, kind of, you know, put it on the back burner, or, you know, maybe they're, you know, understand, whatever the case may be. But this has been going on for years, and I've been saying it, you know, for years, but, you know, it seems like, you know, nothing's being done. But in this video, it's just like totally unacceptable how tall, you know, the grass has gotten, you know, along the cracks and in, you know, in the parking lot, stuff like that. So I'm just going to devote one day a week and just go around to the schools, pro bono, free of charge, and just get them together. You know what I mean? Because it just doesn't make sense to me. You know, I've tried to reach out to certain people. I've tried to, you know, talk to, you know, certain principals, the board, school board, everything, and, you know, just a whole big, you know, runaround. You know, and then, like I said before, I understand that they're not, you know, private schools and stuff like that. You know, a lot of people can't afford private schools. So, you know, they got to go with public schools. But there's no reason. I'm not saying that, you know, the public schools should be, you know, A1 and they should have, you know, well manicured spiral bushes and, you know, big pom-poms all over. But at least it can be, you know, manicured, well manicured, and not have, you know, grass, you know, just thrown all over the sidewalks for kids to be, you know, tracking grass all in the schools, or tracking grass all in their, you know, parents' cars when they get picked up from school and stuff like that, and dropped off and stuff like that. So, you know, I just really believe
that they deserve better. So I'm gonna be doing, more videos like this just to try to bring, a little awareness to the situation, because we just have to, pull together, and we have to get it done if they're not going to get it done, for us, and we just have to get our kids off to the best start as possible, So as you see in the video, as you keep looking, you'll see it. Yes, there's big tall weeds in the sidewalk, but it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse as you see it, and stuff like that. And it's just this is not and the sad part about it is what you're seeing in this video is not the worst part. Up by the playground area, up by, on the other side of the school, like up on the top of the hill or whatever, where you see the playground at, all of that area is just totally bad. You know what I mean? And several of the people that live in the area were so happy that we were doing it, and they were asking me, were we going to get that area as well, but we were running out of time. So maybe we'll say that for another video, at another time. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to get the entrance ways, and the most visible areas in the most high traffic area ways where they come. I know it's about to get winter time because the fall is here, and they're not going to be doing too much more outdoor activities. So if I can get like I did here, the parking lots, the entryways, and stuff like that, maybe trim some bushes or something, just to keep it looking presentable, then I will, you know what I mean? For each school, it won't be a reoccurring thing, because I want to try to get to each individual school as I can, so they can reap the benefits of the service, but I'm gonna try to do, my due diligence. I'm gonna try to do, what I can to try to keep it going, and I'm gonna try to keep it going until the weather, allows me not to do it, because they just deserve better. It's just a shame, how the school systems and the public school system just gets on the back burner. Just the school in general, you know what I mean? They're always the first to get cut with everything, education, funding, teachers, or have it be. So, by my craft being a landscaper, and I'm not claiming to be a politician or an activist, and quite frankly, I really, don't want to be, I'm just a landscaper, lawn care guy from, Maryland, Prince George's County area, that just want to, do his due diligence and, play his part. You know what I mean? And if it calls for me to go outside, my area, then I will do that too. You know what I mean? Because we got to get this together, and we got to, bring some type of awareness to it, just so, our kids can get a brighter future and off to a good start, and they can feel good about coming into the school, by being well manicured and stuff like that. Because if you're just seeing it in shambles and grass thrown everywhere and stuff like that, I'm a big person of energy, so, if they see that, I believe the energy goes down, the energy becomes chaotic and stuff like that, they need to know they got a sense of peace when they walking into these schools, and they coming here for a common goal, so, yeah, so that's just my take on it. But I'm gonna be doing more videos and putting them out, one day a week. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the video. Hit the notification bell so you can be abreast of what Next Generation Landscaping has to offer. Be sure to leave a comment. All feedback is good feedback, in my opinion. And help out the channel. And if you have any feedback, on the schools and stuff like that, hey, it is what it is. I had somebody, come to me and say something about, the janitorials and this and that or whatever. So if anybody thinks that, I'm getting, monetary gain off of this or whatever, it's not. It's free. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to bring, awareness to this. And any school that I do, if you think so, I am, you're more than welcome to call the school to fact check, and they'll tell you the same thing that I'm telling you. You know what I mean? It's just all pro bono. I just want to make sure, these kids get off to a good start. Because as you see, they really need it with all these daggone weeds and stuff sticking up out the curb. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and just, subscribe to the channel. All feedback is good feedback in my opinion. So thank you again for tuning in. I hope you will enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Alright, so now that me and Jermaine had cleared some of this stuff out the way, at this part over here of all the cracks and things going on. So you see Jermaine down there, he's trimming it up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and break out my edger now, because I think it'll go a lot more faster if I use my edger. And then, you know, he won't be standing in one spot trying to edge and stuff popping up in his face, because this stuff is really overgrown, as you can see here. Hold on. So as you can see, just that little section, how overgrown the stuff is when doing the edging. So you can see it right here. Let me show you how overgrown it is. Right here, and definitely right here. Definitely right here. You know, all that stuff is just like overgrown. So we cleared, you know, some of the weeds. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the edging now. And be back to you in a second. We got to do better, people. We got to get these schools together. Youth deserve better than this. All right, be back to you in a second. All right, so I went ahead and put a defining edge so I can let you see it, you know what I mean, before I show you the actual footage. All right, so you seen how Jermaine did it, and now you can see the actual depth in it, into the edging. So everything is back up off the sidewalk. See there? Everything is back up off the sidewalk versus over here. Okay? So now we're about to go in depth, and I'm gonna actually show you the process and on how to do it. Okay? Here you go. Alright, here you go, let me show you. Now you can see the actual depth in there, okay? With the edge, with the steel blade. I'm using the Echo PE225, alright? Edger, okay? Let me go ahead and get back to it, finish this up, then I'm gonna go on over and help Jermaine finish that part up over there. Alright? Back to you in a second. You mad at me? You mad? You want video? So, let me show you something. When you got trees growing out your sidewalk, big trees growing out the curb and the sidewalk, you got a serious dilemma. You could tell that it ain't been done in a while when you got trees growing out your sidewalk. It's not funny, but yeah. So when doing edging and you got overgrown edging, just make sure you take your time and just get it right. Okay, I hope they be happy that they'll be free and clear when they, you know, get back to school or however it may be. But yeah, it hadn't been done in a while. So, but we here to take care of it, and we're gonna get it done. Back to you in a second. All right, so now we're working our way to the downside. We're gonna take the string trimmers to the strip part. We're not gonna use the edger because it's not that bad. We're just gonna go ahead, take the edger, the string trimmers, and let me show you. Take the string trimmers, hit the cracks. You see Jermaine down there, he edging up now. And I'm gonna start on this side over here, clear the stuff off the fence, re-whack everything down, clear it. Then we're gonna go ahead, cut, blow down, and we're done. All right, see you in a second. so we got the edging done, and along the fence part, yeah, you can't tell me that wasn't a hot mess. You know, trying to go through here and trying to get the edging and stuff done, going through here. So and we got some of the stuff along the fence line on both sides right here. All right, and the edging, as you can see, we got the edging going up the walkway, so when they come up and walk on around, they'll be good to go. All right, so yeah, we got a lot of the stuff cleared off. As you can see, it looks a little bit more open, but we're about to go ahead and get into cutting. I'm gonna have Jermaine cut the 3 medium sections. I'm gonna hit the outsides, he gonna hit the strips. We're gonna blow everything down, get on out of here, and then we'll be back for the final review. All right, check you later. All right, we're all done. Got some After Effects going. If you hadn't already, subscribe to the channel, give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment. All feedback is good feedback in my opinion. Help out the channel a little bit, and don't forget to hit that notification bell as well, okay? To be abreast of all what Next Generation got going on for you. So I'm gonna be doing more videos like this. Just mind you, when you see the After Effects, it's fall, so leaves will be falling back down, but you can get a gist of what was going on, what was happening, and stuff like that. It was a lot of stuff that we had gotten, just a lot of stuff that we had did and stuff like that. So let's just keep the ball rolling. Let's try to get these schools in order so these kids can be safe and get off to a bright start. Okay, so stay tuned, and thank you for staying towards the end if you're listening to this, and stay and see the before and after effects. Okay, so this is Ragnar Jr. coming from Next Generation Landscaping. Keep persevering by any means necessary, and until the next time, which there will be a next time, see ya.